So chapter 15. Aha! They're off by 6 years.
That's just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Not a huge
Really not a big
difference.
deal.
Yeah.
Also, it says circa in this one. This one just straight up says 1444 BC. Like,
That's
fuck
just the
you, this
ballsy
is
one.
when it happened. And then this one's like circa 1450.
Around the 1450s.
Around 1450 BC.
Telling God to go fuck himself. One day, a man worked on the Sabbath and he was stoned to death. Moving on, wear tassels to remind you not to fuck up.
Hey, can we go?
You guys tend to fuck up a lot, so maybe decorations will help you not do that. I'm God, I'm God, I'm God, I'm God. Isn't it enough that you've brought us up out of a land flowing with milk and honey to kill us in the wilderness? Now you want to lord it over us? Moreover, you haven't brought us into a different land flowing with milk and honey. But if something fucking wild were to happen, like say the entire earth were to open up and swallow them whole and then seal over them, if something like that were to happen, then obviously they're the ones that fucked up. And then that happens. Calm down, oh God. And
Why is there not a movie about this?
God finally gets high enough to chill the fuck out, but not before he murders 14,700 people.
Why does it hurt so bad? Why?
This is an old book. This is like one of the old books.
Yes. That's in the book. That's not in the fucking book.
Yeah, that's the thing is like,
People were still talking shit.
this book makes them so dumb.
Yeah.
Like,
This feels very out of place for the Jews.
It does.
They weren't like intelligent people, but they were faithful, they were loyal, and they seemed kind. They seemed pretty nice.
Right.
Now they just seem like fucking mean idiots.
yeah,
Weird.
it's very weird. And like,
God's the same though. God still loves murder.
God is consistent.
Very
God
consistent.
is weirdly consistent.
Yeah. Except for that one line where it called him patient. It was been very consistent throughout.
But like, I don't believe there's a God, right?
What?
Yeah. It's kind of
What?
half of this whole thing.
What are you talking?
Yeah.
I thought you were trying to convert me to your branch of Christianity. I assumed Southern Baptist.
Right, of course.
That's just what I thought. Fire, brimstone, blah, blah, blah.
And I do believe that 99.9% of all things that happen have a logical explanation, even if we can't get to it right this second. Like
Sure.
the weird fucking sliding rocks in the fucking Mojave Desert or whatever. But if somebody walked up to me and said, I'm a prophet of the Judeo-Christian God.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, weirdo. And they're like, and as soon as I finish speaking, your car is going to come to life, bitch slap you, and then go back to being a car. And then that exact thing happened. I think I might be in church the next day.
You don't think the next day after that you'd be like, man, that guy was a real jerk. Like he called up a God that doesn't exist and made me like slap me with my own car.
Yeah.
And then he came out of nowhere. I was like, hey man, just so you know, since you said that, I'm gonna turn your shoelaces into snakes and they're gonna bite your ankles and you're gonna get some poisoning. It won't kill you. But if you talk against me again, I will kill you. I will set you on fire. Shoelaces, come to life. Snakes, bite you. Go back to being shoelaces. Like, this guy's a fucking asshole. What is his problem
I bet
with
he's
this?
too much of a pussy to even set me on fire.
That's what's happening right now. And then he goes out and he kills 14,000 people. Dead, plague, dead, plague, dead, plague.
Is he just skipping through the camp having fun?
Remix. Murder. Tiptoe through the tube. Just killing people left and right. Wow. Yeah. No. Yeah. You would go to church and you would start following that guy around, being
Immediately.
like, turn my car into a person to slap me.
Immediately.
Yeah. No questions asked.
Right?
Yeah. You're like, I'm a logical person. Okay. I think everything can be explained. If you turn my car into a walking thing that slapped me, I'm a completely different person.
No.
Everything about me, my core is now changed.
Yeah.
Go to church.
Yeah.
This podcast would be over.
It would be.
Good thing that's actually impossible.
Yeah. Thank God.
If you can do that, show us. Make it
Please.
happen. In real life, not on a video. I don't trust
fuck
videos.
you.
I also don't
Do it
trust anything.
In my house.
You won't.
Bitch.
Where's your God now? Car slapper?
So God tells Moses to collect a staff from the head of each tribe of Israel.
Cool.
And
Like
write their
a staff or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
staff?
No, like a staff, like a wooden staff.
Okay.
And write the name of the tribe on the staff.
Okay. That sounds cool.
Yeah. Does it?
I just like sticks.
Okay, fair. I agreed with you, and I really thought about it. Like, it just seems like a
child.
thing. It doesn't
Remember
really
me, the kid, you just picked it
Yeah.
like, this is my favorite stick now.
Okay, that's
when you would
fair.
lose it and you're sad. I still hang on to those memories.
Oh, yeah, no, I never really.
Never had a favorite stick?
Nah.
No, I had lots. Love sticks. Anyway, this is not
Yeah,
important.
that's really not the point at all. So God says, write a name of each tribe on the staff, put it in the tabernacle, and then one of them is going to sprout, and that will be my chosen people, my chosen person. And
This is kind of fun.
yeah. And he's like, this puts to bed the concept that Moses and Aaron might not be my favorites. I'm gonna pick a favorite.
That wasn't the problem. The
No,
problem
but it kind of was, because everybody kept going, Moses and Aaron, why are you acting like God loves you more? And God's like, look, I'm gonna show you who I love more.
Oh,
Give me some
okay.
staffs.
Oh, okay. That was the problem. They
Yeah.
were like, why do you guys act like you're more special?
Yeah.
I thought they were upset that they were more special. I was confused.
No, they were saying that, like, why are you so fucking full of yourself?
Well, God talks to them. That's
Exactly.
the very
And that was God's whole thing. The first of 3 times that this happened.
in like a week.
Yeah. So they put the staffs overnight. Aaron's name is written on the staff of the Levites because he like represents that tribe, and they're because they were separated, they're a tribe of Israel, but they're not part of like the 12 tribes in the same way that so Aaron represents the Levites.
Right.
So they put the thing in there. And then overnight, Aaron's staff grows almonds, and everybody is scared because Aaron and Moses super are the chosen people.
Okay, yeah, I get that you're scared. Also,
Almonds.
almonds.
Right?
You get some
Nice
almonds.
snack.
How often are you eating in the desert? You know,
Not super often.
not
Especially after
a
the quail
lot.
thing.
Yeah, probably scared. But guess what? Almonds. So,
Yeah.
Silver Linings Playbook.
Right. Is that
Bradley Cooper.
that is the name of an actor, yes.
Jennifer Lawrence.
So chapter 18 is more priest stuff.
Oh, priest stuff is the worst.
It's super. We're not even really. It's a quick recap of some priest rules. We're not getting into it. Aaron and his kids are priests. They do the most important holy stuff. Levites are special helpers. They do some special things, but they can't do the most holy things. They're the next step down. You have to redeem firstborns. We went over that. God owns you, so you have to murder an animal to make up for the fact that he owns you. When the Israelites do inherit the promised land, the priests do not get any land of their own because they're separate from the tribes.
Right.
Then verse 20, God informs them that he is the priest's inheritance, which is just hilarious.
Sure.
The Levites get paid for their service in the temple. Weird.
Strange.
Yeah. So this is, I know they brought it up before, but the Levites receive the tithes from the other Jews. The tithe is the 10% of your income.
I remember that
church.
only because we were talking about how Leviticus might be named after the priests of Levi.
Yeah.
And it just like all made sense how like they wrote that part. Yeah.
So yeah, they are the ones.
They're just making sure that you know.
Yeah.
Hey, you know how we had a whole chapter about how we make money?
This is how we make them.
This is how we make that money.
And then the Levites give God 10% of the money that they get because they don't farm anything, and that's their sacrifice.
Okay.
So the Levites give God, in parentheses, the temple, 10% of their money, but they get a significant portion of the money that people give.
Right.
That's how they make money.
That sounds actually very similar to how the Catholic Church takes your money.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost identical because
It's weird.
that's how religion scams you.
Mm-hmm.
The next chapter is about making some slightly special water.
Ooh.
Yeah. So this is again, this is a super quick one. You have to take a red heifer,
Okay.
burn it to ash.
Wow.
Take the ash, put it in a special place that has been blessed outside of the city. And then when you need to cleanse somebody, if they have like touched a dead body or whatever, you get some of the cow ash, put it in water, mix it, and then you use that to sprinkle them.
Mm.
Each person involved in the process. Jesus Christ, I am hungry apparently. Just
That
thinking
was
about-
some anime level shit.
So each step of the process, a different person has to do. So like one person burns the calf or the cow, sorry. One person moves the ashes outside. Like one person mixes the water. Each person has to take a shower and be unclean until God can't see the sin anymore.
Mm-hmm. So nighttime.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is making special water. So you dump the ash in the water whenever you need it, but like that's just like the setup basically. It's like,
Sure.
You know,
What's the water for?
for cleansing if you're unclean.
Ironic that you have to be unclean to make it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. I was actually thinking about that when I was making notes. I was like, if you need a special clean place to put the ashes to store them, how do you make it clean without the water that cleans things? To make it clean.
I'm gonna give you a favorite from us Levite priests. A favorite phrase that we
Please don't
we came
stab
up.
me.
We come. Oh no.
I feel like now that I've said that and you've said that, you're like definitely gonna do it. Like
No, we have a saying.
Yeah, I feel like you're
stabbing isn't a saying. Let me
but
get
you
there.
say
Let me get there
stab.
before I stab you. Because stabbing isn't off the table. I just wasn't going to stab you.
Okay, fine.
We have a saying. You're asking me a lot of questions about how you know how to clean. Don't worry about it. That's what we say all the time. Levite priests. We say that constantly. Just don't worry about it. They ask, "Oh, we're going to give you money." And then you guys seem to use that money to, buy things like food and bigger houses and clothes and more jewels and gold and stuff. No, that's for the church, for the temple. If you keep asking me questions, I'm going to tell you, don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. If you keep asking me questions after that, I'm going to fucking stab you. Actually, I can't stab you because I'm a priest and that would make me unclean or whatever. So
No, you're a priest helper.
Oh, so I can stab people?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I got some stabbing to do.
That's your whole thing.
I got some stabbing to make up for.
I get that. Do you want to go
right now?
take care of that?
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Cool. Yeah, you're good.
Can I show you something? It's my friend, Mr. Knifey. You want to say hi to Mr. Knifey? Say hi to Mr. Knifey.
Hi, Mr. Knifey.
Hello. Do you know anyone I could stab?
Yeah.
Who could I stab?
So many people that aren't me.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna go do that. Just kidding. Stab. Stab, stab, stab. Stab, stab, stabby, stab. This is my one job. Stab, stab, stab.